Today I'm going to challenge you to do one thing: encourage authenticity. As a newer teacher, I found myself overwhelmed and feeling unsuccessful. I was working myself into an exhaustion. I gave the morning custodian a high five when she walked in and gave the night custodian a high five when he walked in, to give you an idea. So I started reaching out to veteran teachers and administrators and talking to them about my weaknesses and what I felt I wasn't doing, how I was failing some of my students. And a teacher pulled me aside and in so many words said, "Why are you announcing all of these things? You don't do that." She sat me down and gave me some advice, some tips, some time savers, especially with grading. And I appreciated all of this. I needed to hear it. I realized that I did have weaknesses, but I was also trying to live up to an ideal that was unrealistic. At the end of the conversation, she said, "This is my advice to you, but if you share it with anyone, I'll deny it." I realized then from that conversation on that there is a message out there that we need to pretend that we have it all together and then close our doors and simply do the best we can in our classroom. I did stop announcing my weaknesses, except for close teacher friends. I realized that there's so much judgment in our profession on so many levels, and it might not be safe to open up in certain situations. As I observed teachers that year and years moving forward, I realized that no matter how many years you have or don't have behind you, teachers are all just trying to figure it out. We are all still learning and plugging away at a profession that is amazing but incredibly difficult. Things have come full circle now, and I'm the veteran teacher being approached. I want my exchange with those teachers to be different. So I wonder if we can create a culture with so much less judgment and more help and helpfulness in its place. I would encourage all of us to support candor, especially when it has to do with self-awareness and weaknesses. I encourage us to value authenticity when we see it and promote real talk, especially when it surrounds the idea that we are all works in progress. If you could do one thing to encourage authenticity, what would it be?